I have changed my build a lot. Now I'm dual wielding stuff. I got the flowing cold curved sword and the wing of Estelle, and a combination of the spears, the flails, the straight swords, the curved swords. And I'm about to go across this thing into what is definitely a boss fight. Just like, definitely.
I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a couple of minutes. The dogs are going crazy.
Alexander? Didn't think I could summon him for anything else. It's definitely a boss fight. I wonder if there's going to be a cutscene or if this is just going to kind of start. Considering the fact that he's standing there, I feel like it's just going to start. Fire giants. My man's got a face on his stomach. Whoa, dude. Oh, I'm breaking it. My god, it's a mouth too. Oh, it's got teeth. Oh, firestorm. Well, I know what I get from the remembrance from this boss. His leg's not doing so hot. This whole time I should have been going for this leg. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, I hurt him bad. I'm sorry. Last giant. From Software fans when they see feet. Oh. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm very scared now. The one-eyed shield. This is just what it does. The boss does that. I'm not winning this time. This whole time I was trying to break the chain on the other foot. I assume the stump is the weak point. Says, yeah, this is the one that. Oh, oh, flame. Oof. Oof, indeed. I was really busy just looking at his leg, seeing like, yeah, that's obvious that's the weak leg, but I wasn't looking at it like that. Yet another big tell. There's a lock on for it. There's not for the other leg. I really should have known. They go hard on the graphics here. I like how a chunk of his health is gone because he took off his foot. Come on. Shit. Again, this whole time he has a weak arm. Both of his arms are actually pretty weak. I wonder if they were always like that or if that was during the Phase 2 change. Luckily, the damage I do is so ridiculously high. Ow. Die, I knew it. Okay, so both of his arms and one of his legs are singed to hell. So cool, dude. Oof. It's one of those times, isn't it? Where you do really well the first time, then, like, just boom. You lose a million more times, and it's just like, how did I ever get in that close the first time? In this case, how did I ever get close to him? I'm struggling in that regard. Damn it! The damage I do is, like, more than good enough. I just gotta be able to dodge his stuff. Damn it. Oh my god. Pulls at all the stops towards the end. take this fetid pot. But really, I was just boosting my damage the whole time. Come on. Oh yeah. My remembrance. Just so happened to be right next to the Grace. There's no boss left to fight. Come on, buddy, adventure awaits. No, you want to be broken? He wants to be broken right now. I assume if I go anywhere outside of the boss arena, then he gets desummoned. No? He just being buggy? Well, Alexander, behold. I'm fairly certain this is the highest point in all the lands between, outside of, you know. But I don't know if I'm actually going anywhere on the tree. Melania was supposed to be, or sorry, Melina was supposed to be here for this. Bye bye, Alexander. Forgot I could do that. Listen to the sounds of flame. I'm gonna deliberate whether or not I want to actually do this right now, but I don't think there's any way to get to Far Missoula to undo the Frenzied Flame. If I make a mistake, so be it. I assume this is a cutscene that only plays during Frenzied Flame. But if Armazul is where I need to go to get rid of it, and this is the only conceivable way to get there, about to blast the Erd tree. Am I gonna fall in the forge? Okay. I see those dragons flying. I have no idea how I'm here. But I had a feeling that I would somehow get here. Dude, it's so cool. Erd tree doesn't look very on fire. That's the place from the loading screen. Let me actually test. Is this or this better? 247, 199, 199. Okay, 199. $197. All right. This is barely better. If Alexander was nowhere in the mountaintop, yet his sign was there, I suspect he's here somewhere. Because I don't imagine what other NPC would be here, and I feel like this area could use, some NPC. So I fully expect to see Alexander at some point. Yep. Jeez, man. My stuff will be right there, and I'm sure that that dragon does not respawn. Thought there'd be another Grace. Not that I need it, but, you know, why not? Boss fight? I think that shield is like a jar. Up there is where the Crumbling Lands Waygate took me. Now I see it. Yeah, it's a little bit on fire right now. Only a little bit. worm face people. Fun. Need to see the description of that Michaelis needle to see exactly where it is. Because, like, this is a wide open area. Maybe this is it. In the heart of the storm, beyond time. In the very center. In which, that's probably where the boss is. And not get an item for that? It's kind of odd. That leads me to believe that enemy respawns. But, like, the only thing here is like an upgrade material? Why even have the guy ambush you? Does shooting it not count? Oh, in vicinity. Always could use more of those, but, really need 8s. Dogs. This technically counts as a legacy dungeon, so I'm not going to get any refills on my flasks. Just for the sake of fashion, I'm probably just going to go and farm for another Rotten Crystal Spear and get another one of the swords in New Game Plus. I'm really liking the dual spear moveset and the dual scimitar moveset, but I just don't like the dual flail moveset, because that's just dual axes. Because I know flail is like literally the axe moveset, but I can get over like the normal moveset being the axe, but the dual wielding being the axe is just kind of like, eh. Because it's just so slow. The TBS is just not good enough to, be worth it. This, though, and the swords. Dual wield, that's twice the Scarlet Rot. There's no reason to dual wield the other things. So I think that's what I'm going to do. When I'm having 2 spears, 2 swords, this is the setup. But when I have this and this, then I'll bring the crossbow back. That'll give me another avenue of doing Scarlet Rot. Getting all of the max level upgrade materials. I either need to get that bell bearing, which lets me buy, or just pick up some level 8s. I like switching between the flowers and the helmet because it's kind of like taking it on and off. All right. Well, there's that. Now, where's the bell bearing for upgrade materials? No HUD fight, let's go. I won't know how much Deathblight I have. Who cares? Far more thrilling fight that way. One of these days, I swear I am going to do my no HUD run. I always say I'm going to do it, then I just never do. Gravelstone, the best thing ever. I've yet to use it for anything. Not to sound ungrateful, but is that all that's down here? The main thing that was here, aside from some upgrade materials, is the infinite grave glovewort bell bearing. Seems very not required, since most people are going to use the other one. Since everyone summons Mimic Tier, you know? I don't know, I thought there'd be like a weapon, armor set, something. I really thought this was the right way to go. I can actually fast travel. That's good. Something I never actually did is go here, figure out what was what with this. But yeah, if like at the top here, only place to go is onto this floor here. Let's see about Moog's Great Rune. I already know what it does because I watched a video on invasions. Yeah. Weird. I'm gonna do just a tad bit of farming for that other spear. It's really annoying that you have to like make more. Easy. Oh yeah. First try again. That's fine, Caden. Whoa. Didn't expect the round table to be all fiery. You have anything to say about this?
You've done it, I see. What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go. You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now. Ah, harder taskmaster have I never met.
Oh, it's a whip.
Now, do what you believe is right.
I like how her words are different. It's not let the words or the fingers guide you. It's just do what you want, bro. You got this. I assume Gideon's just gonna be not here. No, he's here.
You burned the Erd tree, didn't you? Then the round table is soon to follow. Ah, no need to fret about that. The round table holds serve to put a tarnish upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the round table must go as well. I'll stay at the round table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place, and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the all-knowing if I did any less? The pursuit of knowledge is without end, for knowledge is never a thing complete. Thus, I maintain the mantle of all-knowing. Perhaps the same could be said of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are, once the fight is finished? What do you think? As one who aspires to become Elden Lord. Well, what is it now? Well, what is it now?
I assume everyone's gonna have something to say. Because I mean, like, what's gonna happen to Hugh and Roderica? And is Nepheli still in the basement? Oh, she's just chilling here. Hey.
Take a look around. The round table hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry. I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the round table behind him.
Where could they go? If not here. Nepheli, you're still here.
In this ash. It reminds me.
Oh yeah, reminds you. Okay, Nefeli, you stay here and burn to death. God, I should have frickin' given you to Celavis. Should have been a dick. Hey.
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge the demigods and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons. It is what I wish. To smith a weapon for you to slay a god.
I see. You're... Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse. A fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
Her voice acting is so much better now, but like before she entered the round table, when she was sitting out there, like it was just, I don't understand what she was talking about.
I see.
Everyone's been grafted. Like, I can't get over that. It's such a bad spoken line.
Lay out your arms. I've upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free. That if I stay here, I will be ruined with the round table. What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
I mean, isn't the item description of the max upgrade material said that it can slay a god? Like... A scale of the ancient dragon lord, a hidden treasure of Farum Azula. The ancient dragon lord's seat is said to lie beyond time. This stone lightly twists time, allowing for the creation of a weapon capable of slaying a god. Yeah. I didn't read this before. Maybe I read the somber one? The best quest line. Talk to person, talk to other person.
I see.
Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
At least it's, I thought you were dead. At least that's gone, right? Took damn long enough.
I see.
Lay out your own.
Nothing more to say. Looking good. The dual swords looks good, and the dual spears too, obviously. But like, the swords and the spears just can't work well together on the same build. You know? I'm gonna do whatever I can to make so that both of them work. Stats I have right now are decent for that, but they could be better. I could lower my intelligence, maybe. But you know, that's New Game Plus problem. Like that C in strength, like I need some, right? I can't just completely ditch it.
Lay out your arms.
Looks like Brian's going to be joining the stream. Wow.
I see.
For now, I've done all I can in terms of upgrades. +7, +7. Maxed out. Maxed out, maxed out, maxed out. +7. Hey, hey! Brian, have you beaten the game yet? Because I don't want you to watch it if you've not beaten the game. I might be ahead of you, might not be, I don't know. Because I just beat a boss and I'm in a new area, but if you're not there, then you probably shouldn't watch. It's not unfortunate for me. Or you. Now I can say what I've done without feeling bad. I just beat Fire Giant and am now in Crumbling Farum Azula. Although in my playthrough, I accidentally got blighted with the Frenzied Flame, but just beat Melania, and now have Miquella's Needle, which is said that it needs to go to Farum Azula for me to get it cured. Also, I feel like it was implied that Melina would have died if I let her do the fire thing, so maybe this is better off. I get cured of Frenzied Flame, and then she's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have the needle and all that. I don't know where exactly in Farum Azula, but, I'll figure that out. I don't need to be told. I'm a big boy. Got my big boy pants on. Something that, bothers me, that absolutely should not bother me about the game, is you always have 10 slots, and sometimes I just don't feel like I need 10. But I also feel like, what a waste if I don't end up using all 10 slots. The crystal spells are really bad, but for the sake of fashion, I'm using the Rotten Crystal Staff, which boosts the power of, crystal sorceries. Yeah. On future builds, I may just use the ones I want and not feel bad about it, but this is my first playthrough. I'm just going to use everything I have. Now, I'm not changing it for the world, because I think I finally found something that's good. But what do you think of the fashion? Like, I take my helmet off, now and then, put the pretty little flowers in my head, because I like that. But I really like how the prisoner helmet goes with it. And I think it's the only, armor set in the game that has any purple on it, and it matches the crystal stuff pretty well. But if I ever wanted to, try something else, can do, the crossbow, the Stell Wing, or Bastard Stars. Although the rotten stuff is only a +7, because for the life of me, I cannot find a +8 Somber Smithing Stone. I just need to get the bell bearing, which, I mean, I've done everything there is to do except this. And I assume there's gonna be something going on here. Either right now. Is it the crystal one? Or is it one I've not gotten yet? I mean, I really do like this, but... Oh, I don't need you to give me any. That's fine. I'll get it eventually. I was using this for a while, but I don't like how, like, you can see your forearms, and almost none of the armor in the game covers it. The Academy stuff is, like, dark blue. And I really like this because it has, like, the stars all over it, but I don't like how it's very darkly colored. I feel like Kaito would be the kind of guy who'd have very loud armor, for lack of a better term. Also, I like this because it's very, like, slimming, I guess. You got, like, the, bolts on the back. But if I ever wanted to, like, take that off, go for this. I would just have, like, the dual wielding and the crossbow here, but then I, fat roll. Yeah, for now, that's what I'm dealing with. And I just came back to the hub, and it's burning, which is funny. Now I'm getting back to it. Oh, yeah. You see, the funny thing is, I'm playing offline, right? So, when I went to the Great Jar in Caled, and I saw those 3 summon signs, if you're playing offline, those are set. Like, there will always be 3 NPCs wearing the same stuff, holding the same gear. And one of them is a mage, and they had the Lusat's robes, which had the crystals on it. But because they were a red invader, I saw purple crystals instead of blue crystals. So I got it in my head that that was purple armor. So, oh yeah, like, it's always the same 3 NPCs. Because the way the Great Jar works is if you're playing online, it takes the last 3 players that beat it. Which is why a lot of the time it's people spamming Rivers of Blood. But it's NPCs with the skins of players. The same thing applies to Fia's Champions boss. The 3 NPCs that are random are not random. Those are like NPC versions of the last 3 players who beat the boss fight. Which is why often if you ever lost and go back in, it's something else. Rogier is always the same, and Lionel is always the same. But like that first guy and the 2 guys with Lionel are always going to be different. Same thing with the Jar dudes. But if you're offline, it's always the same. But the funny thing about that is I thought that was purple armor, so I got it in my head I needed to get that. So I asked Caden, without spoiling the game, like, how do I get that? And then Caden made it so vague. And he was like, alright, so you have to, like, he never specified it was part of a quest line. He just said, like, it's in a cave. And I'm like, okay. Because technically it is in a cave. You just need to do the quest line to get it. So then when I found the door, Kane's like, it's in that door. So I'm like, alright, so I need to find a way into that door. And then I was figuring, okay, so I need to do a quest line. So I finally did Sellen's, got into that door. I did her entire quest line in a second. Just... Aww. I couldn't read the whole message. PlayStation chat is stupid. But, like, I think I got the gist. Like, you got locked into an ending. I don't know if I got locked into any endings. I don't know if, like, the Ronnie one takes precedence over stuff, or the Flame of Frenzy one does if you know, don't undo it. I'm just gonna get whatever ending I get. It's my first playthrough. Whichever one I get is the one I deserve. But yeah, when I finally got the set, I was disappointed to realize that it was blue. And I really like the armor, just not on this character. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, this is Brian, Caden. You know, the guy who I keep mentioning is like a cool dude, but then every single time you're just like, who? Who? Because you don't know him. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling the final boss is gonna be, like, something to do with that Radigan is Marika twist that I found out with the quest line. But, like, no matter what it is, I'm sure it's gonna be good. But, like, I don't want a confirmation or a deny, anything like that. I am very excited. I love these enemies. I like how they've not been, like, everywhere. There was one in Limgrave, and then there was, like, 2 in the Dragon Barrow. These enemies would feel, like, very overused if they made it a boss anywhere else. But Dragon Barrow was, like, a good, like, oh, I remember those guys. Well, maybe after this area where there's 100 of them. There's not too many enemies. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a room with, like, 15 of them that you have to fight at the same time. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I dropped something. And of course, it's a shitty sanctuary stone that I don't use for anything ever. I'm going to shotgun you now. That's the only crystal spell that's, like, any good. Crystal Torrent is just worse Comet Azor. The only thing that's good about it, compared to Comet Azor, is it takes less FP. And, like, it requires less intelligence. So if I wanted to, like, respec and lower my intelligence, I could still use that, even if I couldn't use Comet Azor. And Crystal Release is just a very perplexing spell that I don't really understand its utility. Like, I can show you. It's this. The issue is you can't roll out of it. Like, that'd be good if you cast that, then we're able to move after. But you can't. That gets you stuck in an animation. But the funny thing is if you get canceled out of it by getting hit, it still goes off. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh.
Not at all. Hey, Caden.
Hello. Hello.
Hey. I'm really wanting to use all the crystal spells. Brian, if you want, you can join the chat too. Oh my god. That's the thing I was looking for.
So who's this new person? Just a random viewer or a friend of yours?
Finally, I have what I need.
Stone,
Hi.
is this a random viewer?
Sorry, I wasn't talking. I had my mic muted, but I was talking. This is Brian. I was talking about him before. This is one of the guys who you kept going who when I mentioned.
Nah.
And like I said, Brian, if you want to get in here, I'd be chill with that, so long as no big spoils. You said there's a crystal spell on the consecrated snowfield? Caden, can you tell me the whole message? I can't see the whole thing because YouTube chat is stupid.
Okay. There's a crystal spiral move in the consecrated snowfield. You can't remember. It was in one of the caves.
Sweet. Is that true, Caden? Is there another crystal spell? I thought there was only 3.
Let me see.
I mean, if there's another crystal spell, then hell yeah.
Let's see. What spells do you have currently?
Crystal Torrent, Crystal Release, Shattering Crystal.
I see Crystal Barrage, Crystal Burst. There's...
Oh, is it the Zammer Ice Storm, Brian? Because that's not crystal.
There's a cannon spell.
You can look up specifically under what spells are crystal, Caden, because those, like, a few of
They're
those crystal
magic.
ones... What's
Do
that?
you have... No, these are all magic spells.
I know, what I'm saying is, under the magic spells, you can look up which ones are under which category. Like, you can look up the gravity spells, the crystal spells, the death spells. Like, you can just look up that on the wiki.
Lay out your...
Now I just need the Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Yeah, the Rotten Crystal Spear is such like a strange weapon. You can't change the weapon art, or the Ash of War, despite it really being a weapon that I think you should, considering it just has the default charge 4th move. Same thing with the Rotten Crystal Sword, but at least this one has Spinning Slash, which is not bad. Like, charge 4th is really bad. The scaling is strange. D, D, B. I think her quest is bugged, Brian. She's just sitting here. She won't move.
In this, it reminds me. In this ash, it reminds me of my first talk.
Like, she is just not moving.
There's 3. There's 3
Yeah.
crystal spells.
Then I have all of them.
Crystal
And-
Release, Crystal Torrent, and Shattering Crystal.
Yeah, Shattering Crystal is the only one that's, like, worth anything. The other 2 are, like... the Crystal Torrent is just worse Common Azure, and Crystal Release is just bad.
I mean,
But I'm
there's
using
one that
them
says-
anyway.
I mean, you probably have this one, but there's one that says Crystal Barrage.
Yeah, that's not... That's like a normal Glintstone spell, though. That doesn't get affected by the Crystal Staff.
In this, it reminds me.
Did I reload online? I'm not sure what that means. Like, just log into online mode?
Problem is that she's before you got the patch, so that's probably why she's bugged.
I know, but wasn't, like, Alexander and Diallos fixed, too? And I finished Diallos.
Well, did you kill
In this ash, it reminds me.
Morgott or whatever his name was before or after the patch?
After, I think. Yeah, after. Well after, actually.
In this ash, it reminds me of.
I did like everything I could before finishing the capital.
In this ash, it reminds me of my first.
Like the only thing I didn't do was Volcano Manor because like I wasn't sure what that was all about. Yeah, I just know during the same patch that fixed Nepheli, Alexander was changed and Dialos was changed. But I finished Dialos' thing, although Jar Baron is just kind of sitting in Jarburg. I don't know if Jar Baron ever leaves. I don't need to know. I'll figure it out. By the time I feel like I have nothing left but the final boss and Jar Baron doesn't leave, then I think that's just the end of the questline being funny. Where it's like, haha, they ate Dialos and then they became a little bitch. Alexander, I saw his sign. That never happened for me. Caden told me that happened, and it never did. I heard that only happened in multiplayer. I don't think that happens when you're a solo host. Right, Caden? Like, you were telling me how, like, Melania is, like, bugged and she heals even if she doesn't hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that never happened. Like, I look back at the recordings of all of them, like, that literally, like, 50-plus fights, if not more. Like, it never happened a single time. So either it was fixed, or... I don't know. Huh. Maybe I just did it late enough. I mean, to be honest, like, that's different from the Radon nerf. Like, that is a fix, not a nerf. Like, fighting Nerf Radon, that's just like, damn, I never got to fight it when the boss was real. Huh, weird then. But yeah, like, if you never fought Radon before the patch, that's a shame. If you never fought Melania before that patch, then that's fine. Like, I don't think Radon's, like, stupid easy or anything. But yeah, I'm just going to assume Nepheli is bugged for the rest of the playthrough. There's nothing I can do about it.
You just want me to, like, tell you then?
I mean, you don't tell me what happens in the quest line. Because, I mean, I'm still gonna...
I'll begin my journey as a warrior. As a warrior jar.
Huh. Yeah. Don't tell me what happens, like, in the quest line or anything, because I'm still gonna do it another playthrough. And I wanna, you know, be surprised my second time playing through, or the time we co-op, whatever it is. Because, like, when I beat the game, and the playthrough's done, like, a huge floodgate opens up. Because then I'd be playing with Bryden and Jaden, you, my other friend Curtis, maybe my friend Nick. Like, I'm gonna be playing through this game, like, having, like, 4 or 5 playthroughs going on at the same time, as soon as I'm done with this one.
And you also
Some on
gotta
PC,
worry
some
about
not.
the Xbox, and you also gotta worry about everything else.
Well, I mean, when it comes to Xbox, I'm probably only gonna make one character. Can you only summon 2 people? I don't know what's up with PlayStation. I can only see some of your message, and then it gets cut off. Like, I just see ... at the end. Can you only summon 2p ... I assume it's 2 people. You can summon 2 phantoms. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, you could summon 3, but for some reason they went back on that. I think that's one of the few missteps of Elden Ring. Like, they just lowered the player limit for some reason. And I mean, they probably have a good reason for it, but I don't understand why. Maybe they don't like people melting bosses with literally 3 phantoms, with how powerful you can be in this game. That makes sense. It's just, why is it if you want 2 invaders, you have to limit the amount of summons to then make it a 2v2 rather than a 3v2. Yeah, that's not, like, I keep forgetting that they balance this game based off the PvE experience. Nothing else. They don't think about PvP first. That's the second thing. If ever. .553 is not bad damage. I'm constantly worried that, oh yeah, PvP is definitely busted. I'm constantly worried that this sword just, like, isn't, like, viable. But, like, 553 is not bad. For a straight sword, only a little bit less than the curved sword. Although I would think the curved sword should do less damage than the straight sword. But, you know, this is supplemented by the fact that it does Scarlet Rot. And I do intend on getting a second one, it's just you can only get that in New Game Plus. You know what I wouldn't mind getting dropped for me right now is a second Rotten Curved Sword, or Rotten Straight Sword. This right here. Since you can only get that in New Game Plus. If you're able to, Brian, if you have this, you get this in Elfale in a chest guarded by 3 crystal dudes. If you have this, can I have another one? I would be eternally grateful. So if I don't get that now, it's fine. It's just I'm gonna have to wait until, like, deep into New Game Plus. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate it if you'd be willing. Sweet. Thank you. Alright, well. Yeah, it's not a very good weapon, but you know, I love using the trash. What I like doing when I play these games is I use the garbage stuff, so then I can prove to people that, you know, it's not garbage, you just need to be good. But, like, it's garbage. I know that, I'm not stupid. I forgot if Multi69 was the password that we used when we played, Brian, but I still have that set as the multiplayer password. All I need is that sword. After that, like, this is everything I want. Normally I would not be asking for it, but considering it's something I'd have to wait for New Game Plus, I don't feel guilty about it. Plus, look how good it matches my stuff. It's the same shade of blue. But it's, like, covered in poop, because it's the rotten version. Do you have anywhere you want to meet for you to drop it? That's fine. At the FI ... I can't stand this YouTube thing. Either I need to fix something or this system is just bad. I don't know if it's like a stream setting that's making Inland Grave. Okay, the first site of grace, I assume. Like first step. Okay. Let me know when you are ready. Until then, I'm just gonna play the video game. Alright. Well, I'm playing my first playthrough online for a little bit. Oh, scary. Another one. Dude, this area is so cool looking. Something's got to be making that tornado, right? I don't buy that it's just happening for no reason. I'm thinking whatever, like, the boss is here is making that happen. Wait a minute. Hey, Caden, did you ever set the group password?
Yeah.
Like the group one for messages and bloodstains, right?
Yeah, but it's Sergio, and that's pretty easy for him, so. Also, I didn't die here, so that's somebody else, probably Ed.
I could see how Ed died. Did
Trust
Ed
me,
have
if
the...
I was... Trust me, if
I
it was
mean-
me...
There's obviously a possibility that it's just some other person.
I mean, if you want, you could always just try, like, a really specific word.
I mean,
and then-
I like Sergio being the group password. If other people have it, then that just means there's more.
But that means we can't laugh at each other's messages or bloodstains.
That's also true.
For all I know, all I can do is just go to Farum Azula on PlayStation and hope that's your dead body.
Alright then. You want a different group password? What do you want it to be? Want to just make it Caden wins? Or like... Stony
about-
Maloney, ST1?
About ST1 and Caitlin.
ST1 space...
I gotta load into the game first. Give me a sec.
That's fine. I'm just gonna set it for the right thing. ST1 and Caden. Oh, I can't fit it. Fine, I'll just put no spaces. You see that, Caden?
ST1 and signed and what? I can't see it.
Capital K,
ADN.
8N.
Oh, okay, give me 1 second. I gotta like load into the game to put that down.
That's fine, I'll keep it up on the stream so you can see it. Use the bathroom, be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Got the group password on, Caden?
I just finally got the thing to finish updating, so I'm logging in right now.
Cool. Also have this, you know, it's all good and fine.
So, dudes, gonna be dropping you something at Aroma Zula.
Maybe not here. He's gonna drop it back at the first place. Do you know what's up with the whole stream only showing like the first chunk of someone's message if it's not really short?
On YouTube?
Like on the YouTube stream, but like on my TV. I have it displaying in the top right, but like it doesn't say the whole message. And I don't understand why that is.
And so capital S and K.
Yep, I mean you can see it on the stream right now. Capital ST1 ampersand capital K 8N. No one's gonna have that shit. ST1 and Caden.
Sign. ST1 and sign K8N.
Yep, capital S, capital K, no spaces. I was gonna put spaces, but it didn't fit.
Okay. Well, I guess while you're waiting for your friend, you could do something. Well, I suppose you just want to explore on your own pace.
I mean, I'm fine with doing a little something something.
Well, something.
A little something something.
We're gonna want.
A little wah 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 wah.
Blah.
Let's go to the first step since that's where he'd be waiting anyway.
Okay. Give me a second.
If you want to do a little fighting, a little bit of a dueling.
A little bit of a smacking, packing.
For the multiplayer password, let's just make that Sergio.
Give me a second.
Lowercase SERGIO.
I said give me a second.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, you know, you should probably remember by now, you know? And I'll be the one to summon you.
Okay.
Is it me or is the moon really big? Has it always been like that?
It's because of Ronnie.
I didn't need you to tell me that. Like, I speculated it might have been that, but the fact that you just outright told me kind of ruins the magic a little bit. You know, of wondering, of not knowing for sure, of maybe it does, maybe it doesn't.
G-O, right?
Yep.
Capitals S, search.
No, lowercase.
Ooh. There.
But seriously, like, those like, one-off comments are, like, the main reason I didn't stream as much. Giga Chad.
Battle me. My beautifulness knows no bounds.
Now I go to the dueling spot. Come to the dueling square. Look, the Erd tree's kinda on fire.
Wow. You're a terrible person.
I'm just doing what I have to do. You know that.
Oh, oh.
Yeah!
Hold on. Okay.
Of course. Elden stars.
Uh... Oh.
Finally, I do damage. What level is your character?
I don't know. I'm dead.
Do you not just know? Alright.
Let's see. 147.
Alright, I'm 150. So we're actually equal. How was my Scarlet Rot doing? Did it almost rot you, or was it, like, nowhere close?
I wasn't paying much attention. You only Scarlet Rotted me as soon as you killed me.
Oh, so I did end up Scarlet Rotting you in the end?
Yeah, after you killed me.
Alright. It's not that important, but you know.
You want me to put the summon at the thing again?
Yeah, just put it on the square.
Okay. Probably gonna change my outfit because this is actually crap.
Like in terms of fashion or in terms of armor?
Armor.
Fashion trumps all, don't you know that?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to be running around in burn marks.
Why not?
Because I can.
Okay. I'll take my helmet off and put the funny little flowers up there instead.
Okay. Summon.
Okay. As soon as I see it.
In the square.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to show up.
I need more weapons, though. I don't really have a lot of decent weapons. Ah.
Oh my god, it's Gideon, but with a, a scythe.
Yeah. Boy. It takes like 4 hits, apparently. No. Okay.
Roll catch God.
Also, just the fact I'm not really trying that hard.
Of course, it's, yeah. Whenever I lose, I don't try either.
Well, I mean, if I was really trying, I'd use the Bloodhound's Fang, considering that's what I've killed you with half the time.
Yeah. But to be honest, like, those losses when we were, like, fighting in, like, the funny tower or the shunning grounds earlier, like my build was not finished. Now my build is finished, you know?
No, I don't.
Like before I was like level 100, I didn't have maxed out weapons. All my points were in intelligence, and like not that many in health.
No.
Now I have respec, and I don't have nearly as much intelligence, because like, if I don't need to use the moon spells, I don't need 70 intelligence, as I see it.
Raw.
The moon's shining.
Oh. Oh my god. Calm down, man that's fallen in the river at Lego.
Haha.
They might have nerfed the Halo Scythe last time I checked. I don't know.
I mean,
You're
it
just
still did a
wearing-
pretty good amount of damage on me.
This, Too bad there's only like one lightning, one ice spell for Faith Pillars.
That's fine. It's better than nothing.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Time to fight.
No, I must jug.
Wahaha.
Oh! Oh!
Haha.
Oh. Ugh. They could still win. Uh-oh.
Odd how I don't get any Estus back when I win.
Because I'm summoned, not invading.
I get it, but it's still kind of odd. Have I gone the entire game without picking up this one random rune sitting outside of Kale's thing here?
I guess.
Always a plan.
You want to use weaker weapons while you're waiting for your friend?
Goodbye.
I don't have weaker weapons, bro.
Oof.
I'm fine with using the weapons I'm using.
Yeah, it's just to make duels last longer, but okay.
You want to just, like, allow healing?
If you want.
Because, I mean, you know, we can still punish healing.
True.
How much Estus do you have?
I have 11.
I also have 11, but, like, when you're a phantom, how much?
5. 5 heals, 1 blue.
So I will drink until I have 5 heals, 1 blue.
My controller is low on battery.
And plug it in.
I have to scoot the chair and it makes a loud noise.
If you want to not do as much damage, why are you having a physic?
Yeah, I'm trying out this new build that because I respec Giga Chat after doing the game.
Gotcha. Charge Force is such a... Cool.
Since they buffed Colossal Weapons, I want to see how much damage I can do.
Colossal Weapons, their rolling attacks is, like, just really dumb.
Ah. Stop it. No!
Did you forget you could heal?
Well, I mean, you were being really aggressive, so...
Yeah, I was. Because I was expecting you to try to heal.
Let me go and change my spells a bit to the more accurate version I was going to attempt.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be using the lightning spells as much for when we do the red magic only character.
Oh yeah.
If I stop moving at any point, then my controller died.
Okay. It's good to see that this setup is at least, you know, decent. I'm not going to say it's, like, really good. But, I mean, I've heard dual spears are just generally good. But it's, like, really shitty dual spears. Because, like, no one ever uses the rotten crystal spears ever.
Same place?
Yep.
Okay. I'm using true death weapons at the moment.
I'm not sure what you mean by true death weapons.
The weapon that I'm using is true death. It's the kind of thing that drains health over time, like the black knives.
Gotcha, that's called true death?
Yeah. And this is one of the only 2 true death weapons in the game.
Black knife and that?
Yeah, this greatsword. It's called the Black Blade. It's a colossal greatsword.
Gotcha. I don't see your sign yet, but I'm not sure if it's down.
It's in the square.
Oh, now I see it.
Okay, I changed my spells a bit. Let's see if I can actually try to put up an effort. I don't know. They made the swing go faster, but it still feels kind of slow. In my
Well,
opinion.
it should be. It's a colossal sword.
I know, but it just feels like it's only like 1% faster.
Faster is faster, you know?
I guess.
I see, so you could do two things. Oh, you got me.
Oh.
Didn't expect you to do the bestial sling. Sling is so cheese. It's literally just a throwing knife that does like 200 damage.
Yeah, I only did 82 damage.
Well, you killed me.
Yeah, but I also only did 82 damage when I first hit you with it.
I've seen builds that are able to do upwards of 400 plus with a single bestial sling.
Also, that black flame was really what nearly killed you at that point.
Yeah.
Also, if you're gonna go for white magic on the character, you have to do holy magic as well.
Well,
There's
I
some
don't
white
have
spells.
to.
Yeah, but like if you want white spells instead of just black flame.
I probably am only going to go for the black flame spells.
Alright.
Oh yes, take 1 billion less damage.
No, it's not black flame protection.
I mean, it seems like it. You didn't take very much damage at all. Ah, he's back.
Whoops.
Kaden and I are dueling on the dueling square. That's what I call it. We're already in a party. Well, I hit you. What the hell?
My scarlet rot. Oh.
I win. You left the dueling square.
Too late. I'm calling a rematch.
Hold up before you do anything. Just cure that scarlet rot. I'm going to invite Brian
What?
into the party. Add players. Bryophyte 100. Alright.
You do that, I'm gonna eat some food. Yummy.
Haha. Alright, he's part of the group now, so... he should be able to. Yep. Hello.
What the heck?
What's up? That's fine. Alright, Caden. Let's fight each other. Oh, I thought I could backstab you.
Ah. Oh.
Don't call me
Okay, I
Scarlet
guess-
Stone for nothing.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Alright. Good luck. So how are things, Ryan? Oh no. How are things? Awesome. I can tell that's definitely an ending. From what I've been able to see, people say there's 6 endings, and I've been able to surmise what, like, 5 of them are. Like, there's the normal one, there's Ronnie's one, Fia's and the Dung Eater's one, and then the Frenzy one, but I don't know what that last one is. I don't want to know either. I gotcha. I personally always like to do new characters, but that's just me. I do New Game Plus sometimes, but only if I really need to. I don't know. Some of the Souls games have them and some of them don't, but the more recent ones honestly don't. Like,
I am here to kill chaos.
haha. Hey, Caden.
Charming fellow.
I don't think he understands the reference because he doesn't actually know the whole thing. So you just kind of look like an asshole in front of him, Brian. He knows the game. I don't think he knows that specific quote. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't think he knows that one. I need to play that just so I could laugh my ass off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Alright. If you see the stream, I'm on the big square right outside of the Church of LA. If you want, you can put your gold or red sign. Probably the red one, since I don't know if I can see a gold one. I've killed all the bosses. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see a gold sign. No, no, no. All the bosses in Limgrave. I don't know. The other Souls games work in that when all the bosses are dead, you can't summon friendly players anymore. Oh yeah, password is Sergio, lowercase. Sergio. That's right. This is an old joke from way back when. Sophomore year, Andrew, Jules, and I were playing through the Souls games, and we thought it'd be really funny to make it Sergio's name, but never tell him. So it's just kind of stuck, where we always make the multiplayer password Sergio. To this day, he has no idea. And yeah, maybe it's a little weird at this point, but I think it's funny. It's harmless. Alright. It's all lowercase. And gold or red, whichever one you prefer, put it right in the center of this here square. I mean, it can be anywhere you want. So long as it's someplace I can see it.
Hey!
Oh, I already have Caden here, so... Try finger butthole. One of the best things Dark Souls 2 added was that kind of message.
No lover ahead, therefore seek grass.
God, I love it. Demon Souls had some pretty good ones. I just love, like, even in the original Dark Souls, like, there was just, like, statues, and then, like, with open, like, feet, and then you just had messages for, like, feet!
Dong lover.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't think I can see it because all of the bosses in Limgrave are dead. Well, I mean, the way that multiplayer works... Well, yeah, I know, it's just, for a multiplayer connection, the point of co-op is to kill the boss. If there's no boss to kill, then there's no possible way you can successfully win co-op. So, how could you arrive? Like, the whole point is to kill a boss. If there's no boss to kill, then you don't have a reason to be here. Like, in terms of gameplay, like, you need to be here so a boss can die. And for this area, the Tree Sentinel is that boss. I think it has to be that, because, like, maybe there's also Agheel sitting over there. There's the Knight's Cavalry that spawns at nighttime over there. All which are technically Limgrave.
It's like how you're saying over there, despite the fact it's not in our game.
You know, actually, I think to
Use a
get
Taunter's
two
tongue.
reds, yeah, to get 2 reds, I need the Taunter's Tongue. Yep, I gotcha. I need to use the Taunter's Tongue to summon 2 reds. But I'm pretty sure I still would not have been able to see the gold sign. I don't think it's that bad, it's just something you have to learn. Hello. Ooh. Be sure when you drop the weapon you click on leave and not discard, because if you click discard it just makes it disappear. Yeah, and then this would all be for nothing. Do you not have it? Kill him! Hey, you'll get home either way.
I'm going to assert my dominance. Assert my dominance over your corpse.
I just snapped my fingers and he jumped on you. It's like, Caden, get him! Caden does have a dog for his profile picture on Discord.
And on PlayStation.
Is it your as of late dog or your currently living dog for PlayStation?
I'm already living on edge.
You should be mad at me, not him. He's just my loyal follower. We're goofing up here. Oh yeah, I wasn't worried about you losing your runes. There's nothing around here to kill you. Like, Tree Sentinel might be alive for you if you're in New Game Plus, but I don't know. I didn't think so. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm not much of an achievement hunter. If I don't need it on that specific character, I don't bother getting it. Oh yeah, like, I'm gonna platinum it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it. It's just gonna kinda happen one day. Oh yeah, I'm playing, like, this, like, more than 3, bro. This is, like, my game now. Oh yeah. Quite. This is easily my favorite Souls game, and if it sticks the landing, which based off what you're talking about, it will, then this is going to be my favorite game, next to Walking Dead Season 1. The Telltale game, that's my favorite game right now. Oh yeah, like, this game is like 90% good, 10% fucking awful, but like, you know, that 10% is mitigated by the 90% being so good. Yes! Thanks, bro. Alright, now let's get you properly acquainted. This is Caden. I'm holding my hand out as if you can see him. Say hello. Caden.
Hey!
In the chat, Caden. Speak to the human being who is here, Caden. He was just talking before. I can't tell if he's genuinely bothered or if he's trolling me.
Hi.
Hey!
My cholesterol is what's up.
He's a silly man. This my best friend in the whole wide world. This is why I attack him every once in a while. He has so much voice, he didn't even get staggered. Oh, yeah. Oh. It is. That's actually a copy. Oh, yeah, the Cypher one. Oh yeah, I used that on the PC character I had for a little while until I changed my build into something else. But it is very fun. Oh yeah, the one you were talking about with the Eokide sword. Oh yeah? Oh, did you use the Eleonora one? That one's pretty good. For Arcane? That's a faith weapon from what I saw. Oh, you can scale that weapon. You can put an Ash of War on it? Yeah, that one's OP. Oh yeah, Occult is good for Arcane. Oh yeah, I love build making in this game. I call them pine resins.
Greeks.
Like we'll meet you. I'll meet you in the middle and just call it a flask. Why are you being threatening, Caden?
He called them. He refuses to call them Crimson Tears. That's all.
What a guy! Oh, get him! Oh yeah, you see what he's wearing? What level are you, Brian? Okay, you're actually the highest one here then. I'm 150 and he's 148. Alright, we're having a free-for-all. Everyone's fighting everyone. Better heal up, Brian. Oh! Better look out! Better look out! If you get off the square of fights, then you lose. The floor is lava. You're actually using like healing magic. Oh shit!
Oh.
Thanks, Brian. You're the parry king, huh, Brian? You're the parry king? Oh yeah, you can parry everything except whips, jump attacks, and the huge weapons. You can parry them if they're one-handed, but not if they're two-handed. Oh, shit!
Look out! Oh! Oh no, I don't have any more Scarlet Rot. I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do!
Bye-bye! Bye-bye! This game can be fun. See? If you get yourself in a controlled environment where nobody's using anything too stupid, you can actually have fun. I have dinner ready, so you two talk. I'll go eat some pizza. Be back soon. I'm gonna stop the stream here and restart another one when I get back.